This video will show you how to add student learning outcomes at the course level in Anthology. It's broken into 4 parts: how to access the Anthology homepage, how to navigate to a course, how to enter the SLOs for that course, and then how to connect those SLOs to all sections of a course. Part 1. The first thing you will do is navigate to pasadena.campuslabs.com. This will bring you to the Anthology homepage. Anthology used to be called Campus Labs, so don't be confused by that. Select the Outcomes box in the lower left, and you will then be asked to enter your PCC credentials. This is the landing page where you will begin your work. Sometimes the landing page ends up looking like this instead. And if that happens, if you find yourself on this screen, just go up to View Mode, switch to Full Site, and then you will be in the right place to get started. Part 2. You will now need to navigate to your class. Start on the left-hand menu with Academic Affairs. From here you will see a list of all of the divisions. You want to select the division that you're interested in. I'm going to go to Natural Sciences, and in this particular division there are some subdivisions. I'm going to go to Physical Sciences, and then I'm going to go to Physics. Notice that there's a green bar next to the Physics department here. That means that if I do any work over on this screen, it's going to go to the entire Physics department. I don't want that. I want to do course by course. So I'm going to select this course, Physics 2A, which now has a green bar, and this is where we're going to start entering our SLOs. Part 3. Once you are sure you're at the course level, remember the green bar, you want to go to Spring 2023, and you're going to enter your outcomes here. If you haven't entered any outcomes yet, there are 2 places that say Create Outcome. It doesn't really matter which one you select. The outcomes are going to require 3 pieces: an identifier, a title, and a statement. The identifier we ask you to put in the exact format listed here in the text. And for this physics class, I'm going to be doing SLO1. In the title, we ask that you use the same identifier and then a title of your choice. This is the only thing that you have to decide upon when it comes to the student learning outcomes. Everything else has already been established through C&I. This particular SLO has to do with quantitative reasoning, so I'm actually going to copy and paste from this suggested list right here and use that. Then you will paste the actual SLO into the statement box, and you hit Submit. If you have any problems, if you make any mistakes, you can always select that SLO and hit Edit and go back and fix it. Now I'm going to enter a second SLO. So I'm going to select Create Outcome. This time I'm going to use the identifier that has an SLO2 associated with it. And this LO also has to do with quantitative reasoning. So again, I'm just going to copy and paste this here, but you do not have to select from this list if you don't want to. And then I put in the SLO and I submit. Now you can see I have 2 SLOs for Physics 2A. I'm going to create one more. This one has to do with occupational and professional readiness. So I'm going to copy and paste. And now I have my 3 SLOs for Physics 2A. And now we're moving on to the last part, Part 4. I did forget to mention that the SLOs automatically assign you a Bloom's taxonomy level based on the language of your SLO, and that's what appears at the bottom of each of your SLO statements. I'm now going to assign these to the sections. If you notice on the left, there are 3 sections in the spring of Physics 2A being offered. I am still in the Physics 2A course. There's where the green bar is. I'm going to select the first SLO. I'm going to select Connection. And then in the new pop-up box, I'm going to select Assign. Even though we're not assigning an assessment yet, that's what you want to choose. Now we look at the page, and those 3 sections for Physics 2A are here. I can add them all individually by clicking on the plus signs, or I can select all of them and add them all at once. And there they are. And if for any reason I wanted to remove one of those, I could do that. I'm going to save. Now you can see for SLO1, there's a green A and it says Assigned. So this SLO has been successfully assigned to the sections. I'm going to do that for the next one. And now the second one's assigned. So that's all you have to do. Add your SLOs, assign them to the sections. Even if you only have one course section, you still have to do this assigning step. If you have any questions about this process, feel free to contact me at my email address.